nobody thinks I'm a terrible host. I did offer you a glass.
Mm-hmm.
You can confirm I offered a glass. She chose a straw.
I want a straw.
Hey guys, it is the Green Crayon here with Don't Say Me. Don't Say Me.
Bob.
I suppose that's an improvement. I'm here with Bekah. I hope you don't mind your name being in this video because now it is. You need a crayon colour first things first.
Turquoise.
No one's had turquoise yet. You can be the turquoise crayon. Sure?
I'm positive. I am the turquoise crayon.
Okay.
Crayon.
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 Turquoise crayon. I'm gonna let you hold that book because it's the second one. And you know, then we both have a book to hold. I know, right? It's so heavy compared to this one. We read this book. What is it? What did we read?
I don't know, but this girl has a hole in it.
She does have a hole in her.
That is Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children.
By Ransom. This is the one that we actually read, but the one that Bekah has here is the sequel because, you know, then we both get to hold the book. I don't want to spoilers. Spoil it, right? Stop it.
And why are you looking at the
Stop
picture?
it.
Sorry.
Stop it. What is it about?
We have children. It's a little boy. Well, I say he's little. He's like 16?
I don't know, something like that.
Something like that.
Say he's about 16.
Yeah, he's
What's
called
his name?
Jacob.
Called Jacob.
And
You remembered, well done.
I did. Only because I looked at it last night.
It's about a boy called Jacob, and spoilers, his granddad dies, but like it happens in like the first like 10
13 pages.
Yeah, so you know it's not really a spoiler.
Before chapter 1 starts.
Yeah, his grandfather has always told him these like weird stories about these like pictures that he has. So he shows like Jacob these pictures and then tells him like stories about the people in the pictures, and they've always been like really far-fetched stories and things, and he's never really believed them. And then his grandfather gets killed mysteriously by wolves. Why did I say wolves like that? Wolves. He basically talks his way into going to this island.
Yeah.
And he
with backup from his therapist. And I can't
No,
remember the
no.
therapist.
Dr. Goland, but we're not talking about him anymore because
Oh yes, okay.
remember
okay.
Dr. Goland. And he finds this abandoned orphanage that his granddad said that he stayed in after the war, but it's been like bombed out. Basically he ends up in this like time loop in like 40s-ish.
Something like
Yeah. And basically he meets all the people who like stay in this like Miss Peregrine Home for Peculiar Children. All of them have got like weird powers. Such as, do you want to read some examples from the front of that book?
Yes! Emma Bloom can make fire with her hands.
However, she's swapped with Olive's
Olive.
power in the movie.
Yes.
Because Olive can levitate in the book and Emma like conjures like fire.
Bronwyn Brunby is very strong. Basically she can lift a stone and like hurl it at you and probably kill you because it really hurts.
Enoch is the creepiest of all of the
Oh.
children.
It says here, he can animate the dead for brief periods of time. No, he doesn't. He pulls hearts out, pickles them, then shoves them in a clay doll so they can move.
Yeah, he like animates the dolls by like stealing like force from like rats and things, and it's he's really creepy. All of the book is filled with like photos, and each of
That's
these
Miss
photos,
Peregrine?
that's Miss Peregrine, yeah. So he'll just be talking about something, and it's kind of like an illustration, so like it'll just sort of go along with
It
the
adds
story.
to the effect. They're
Yeah.
kind of like drip fed to you through the books. It makes a little bit more sense. It would still work without them,
Yeah,
but it's just a nice added feature.
it's the fact that the creepiest thing though is that all the photos are real. Like he hasn't. I mean, obviously there's a lot of them where they've like the levitating person on here, and also like the girl with the hole in her. Like obviously these photos have been like adopted, but he never found. He
Yeah.
didn't do anything to them. He found them like this. What do you think of the cover?
I like it because I didn't realise there was a book. Really bad, I know. Before I went to see the film. So I was wandering around Waterstones and this was on the shelf. Oh no, this one was
Do you want me to
underneath.
do the shelf?
No, yeah.
I'll be
That
the
was
shelf.
like that, and I was like stood over there somewhere, and I went, oh my goodness, what's that girl standing on? Nothing. So it like drew me in, so the cover obviously worked in this case, so I quite like it.
I have mixed feelings about the cover because I really like it as I feel like the picture's really interesting, the fact that she's like floating, and it definitely like encompasses the book, as in it shows you that they're going to be using these like cool pictures, and also like I feel like the font and the writing of it, you know, it's very like indicative of the book, but it also looks so much like a movie cover to
Yeah,
me
it does.
because it's a photograph, I think,
Yeah.
and not like an illustration.
I agree.
And I'm just. I feel like the book was a lot like. There isn't really like a target audience for this book.
No, it's not. It's meant to be a children's book.
But I think a lot of people call it like a horror book, and I don't think it is
No,
like consistently
it's not.
horror. But like the scenes in it that could make it a horror.
What's the term that I'm looking for? Like
It's
like reality fantasy.
it's
or
like
something
yeah,
like
like
that.
fantasy realism sort
Mhm.
of. I would say this is a book for people who like the idea of horror but get scared really easily.
Yes, a bit like me because
Or-
I've picked Gone Girl up about 3 times and I'm scared. I've read Good on the Train, but I'm a bit scared of Gone Girl.
What do you think of the title of the book?
It gives the definition of what it is about. It
Yes.
is just basically. I think it's a little bit.
I think
Easy.
it's a bit of a mouthful.
Yeah, it is a bit of a handful. Trying to write it, dear goodness.
Every
me.
time I tried to type it into YouTube to watch like other people's reviews of it, it was just a pain. I was like, how the hell do you spell Peregrine?
Yeah.
How do
Never mind Peregrine. How do you spell peculiar?
Peculiar.
Peculiar.
The chances of me typing this into like a search engine and getting every word spelled right is like pretty small. I'm not gonna lie.
Imagine it being called the Birdhouse.
That was random, but sure.
That was a thought of last night before I googled how many many
Okay.
steps there was in a flight of stairs.
That is I was. Is that what would you call it? Is that what you'd call it?
The Birdhouse?
I quite like that.
Because it is the
Like-
bird's house.
That is true. Because Miss Peregrine's
A bird.
a bird or an Brian or however you
I don't know how to
that
pronounce
word.
it.
Nobody knows how to pronounce that word. Would you read a sequel?
Well, I kind of have to because I've got the next 2 in the house.
I mean, so have I. I'm definitely going to read them at some point.
It's not a, oh my god, I need to read the second one.
It does end on a cliffhanger though.
It does.
The book does. The movie even doesn't.
No, the
I just-
movie doesn't.
Just want to make a disclaimer here, like, the majority of it is quite similar, like the idea is similar, the characters are mainly similar. The ending to the movie is
Yeah.
completely different. It's set in a different century.
Yes,
To the
because
ending
I
of this.
don't think that they're expecting the second one of the movie. It's not
But
a, oh
also
my
that-
god, I need to pick a next one up, but it's yes, when I have time, I will pick it
I
up.
will read up the next one. Just because I just want to know what happened to the characters and also the cliffhanger. Oh, I hate cliffhangers. Who's your favourite character?
Oh.
I've already thought about my answer to this, but I'm going to let you go first.
I can't remember what I said.
I do like quite a lot of them because Bekah here made notes in preparation for this video.
Millard is my favourite character.
Millard is my favourite character.
Only because he was a Fruit Loop. When he said he was going to go swimming, I think you wasn't seen.
I just think he was just a lovely like character, and also like he knew how to play
Yes.
his peculiarity. Which I can't say.
And I like it when he was nosy as well. Takes all his clothes off. But even though Miss Peregrine knows he's there,
I also really like Miss Peregrine.
I do, yes, but I think everyone's favourite character could be the Miss Peregrine or Jacob, and I want to be different.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't want
I don't know. You can pick the as long as you're explaining yourself. I think you can pick the characters.
I like Millard. Not Simon. Millard.
I don't know why you thought.
Where
you
did I
were
get
Simon.
Simon from?
I don't know. I'm sorry. Now we're gonna do to the rate out of tens. We're gonna do to the rate out of tens. That was English. Yay!
Yay!
The first one is on entertainment value. How would you rate it? Out of
Probably a
10?
6.
I'm gonna give it like an 8.5. I'm gonna give it
I
quite
think
high.
only 6 because I had.
Pause that thought.
Pausing the thought.
Pausing thought.
Pausing thought.
You know the thought that I paused.
Yeah.
Can play.
Okay. 6.
Yeah.
6. Only because I was reading like 3 other books at the time. So I'd put it down, and then I'd picked it up and read like a few chapters, then I'd put it down, and then I didn't really pick it up for another.
Continue. I'm just making
Then
sure
I
I did
didn't.
start it.
Then
yeah.
I didn't like pick it up for another 2 or 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
So I had 4 different stories going around in my head, and I just don't think I understood it as well as I could have because books.
Yeah, that's fair. An 8.5 because it doesn't get like full marks because I wasn't a massive fan of the writing style. I liked the characters, I liked the story,
Yeah.
but I wasn't a massive fan of the writing style. But it gets a boost for the photos because I
Yes.
found them really interesting. Out of 10 for would you read a book set in the same universe and how likely are you to do it? So not necessarily a sequel, say if they came up sequel would count, but say if they came out with a book that was, I don't know, the story of Miss Peregrine, or the story of, or like a prequel or something like that.
Oh yes, absolutely.
So it was like,
I do quite like a good prequel.
I love a good
I
prequel.
do like a good prequel because I find she talks about Miss Peregrine tends to talk about past events, but glazes over them.
My issue is always, do I read this, if I'm going to read a series that has an existing prequel, do I read the series and then the prequel? Or do I read the prequel and then the series? Out of 10, how likely are you to reread this?
Oh, this is where my good answer comes in. Probably a 5.
Okay.
Only because, like, coming from a girl that has a book collection a little bit like you, when do you have a time to reread when you've got 47 books under my bed that I still haven't read yet?
That's why mine's going to be a 0. I don't think I'm ever going to reread this book. I did really enjoy it, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I might flick through and look at the photos, like especially when I'm reading the second one, I might want to reference back to some of the photos. Really good book. Don't have time to read it again.